running really strongly in these heats. And that's now the third heat in a row that's been won by a Cameroonian.
That they are sprinters, but the voice you're hearing in the background is because the Ghanaian at DKA Benjamin arrived and started. Everybody is moving and arguing. Everybody's moving and eyeing for his presence.
So lots of supporters, decent supporters. You can see people fanning themselves because it's really hot. So that's confirmation of the ones that qualify from heat 4. Belina Raphael of Cameroon, 10:53. Juf Ali, 10:71. Just ahead of Ofi Jamaica, 10:71 as well, taking the automatic qualifying slots. Kenya's Waweru has to wait to find out if he qualifies. Manzila Romeo of Congo in lane 5. Hamunjaremu Dixon of Zimbabwe in lane 6. That's Masasa Tutho, lane 7. Of the Dome, running strongly. That's Ghana's Benjamin Azamati out in lane 2. Azamati is running alongside Nigerian, and the two of them will come through in first and second. Israel Okon and Benjamin Azamati. It looks like it's Okon who might just have taken it. Botswana's Masasa Tutho as well. 10:54. Benjamin Azamati takes the heat. 5. And he is an old student of this university. This is a stadium where he's competed many times. So the home crowd absolutely love him. Look at that, he got up really strong. But Israel Okon Sunday was running really strongly alongside him. After the 50-meter mark, the two of them seemed to have relaxed. The race was rightly under control. But look at the Botswana coming through. Masasa Tutho at the end there, also just taking third position. Masasa Tutho is going to be a very interesting race in the end. So the semi-final confirmation for those top 3. Here are the 4 results for Heat 5. confirmation of who's made it through to this evening's semi-final. Ghana's Benjamin Asifati is record holder, is the national record holder in this event, 9.90. And 10.54 for the Ghanaian, 10.55 for Israel O'Connor of Nigeria, and 10.59 for Steve. For Masasa Tuto, so that's the confirmation. 10.54 as the Mati, Ocon 10.55, Masasa Tuto, 10.59, taking the automatic qualifying slots. For Onyango Steve Odambo of Kenya, he will have to wait for the heats to be complete to see if he makes it through as one of the fastest losers. Marcos Kasanje of Angola, Adama Jame of Gambia in lane 4, Nathaniel Gabrigaba of Eritrea in lane 5. This is Kosi Medard of Togo out in lane 6. Hezbon Obor of Kenya is in lane 7. Ekanim Consider of Nigeria is in lane 8, a 20-year-old. And out in lane 9 is Kiki Didier of Benin. Atasise of Cote d'Ivoire was supposed to be in this race in lane 2. He's not showed up. So lane 2 will be run empty. Getting onto the max now. This is the penultimate heat of the men's 100 meters. Heats in very, very hot conditions. Matukele, Kassan, Adama, and off they go. Running strongly, it's Kassan in lane 3, but coming from the end, it's Nigeria's Consider will win this quite easily. He had to come from behind to take the victory, and he did rather easily, the Nigerian. Ekanem Consider, probably considered them at the beginning, but he's won that quite easily. The Nigerian. He didn't get the best of starts. Even after 20 meters, it looked like he was struggling, but what a powerful finish in the end for the Nigerian, just coming from behind, power through to take the win in Heat 6. 10:44 and he will shake hands. That was rather impressive from the Nigerian. Jame Adama of Gambia in second position, 10.55. And Zimbabwe's Matikela running out in lane 3, also coming to 10.59 to take the third and last automatic qualifying slot as far as the Heat 6 is concerned. The Africa Games record in the athletics is 9.95 and is set by Deji Aliyu of Nigeria back in 2003. So, I mean, on the face of it, 9.95 doesn't look like a Herculean task for anyone to break, considering that the last games, the victory was taken by Raymond Ekevie of Nigeria, 9.96. He was just 200th of a second away from equaling that record. So maybe that is an option for a lot of these athletes in these games. This is the last heat of the men's 100 meters. Of course, we all know the world record belonging to Usain Bolt, 9.58 back in 2009, 15 years ago, certainly. Stan Noel. That's Samao Arau Adao of Angola. Botswana with another sprinter on field carving in the absence of the sprint sensation, the Chile Togogo. Surely a lot of these others will be looking to make a name for themselves. Juma Tata as well is in there. Tanzania, Ghulam Ali also in this heat. This is heat 7 of 7 as far as the men's under heats are concerned. Off they go. It's a really good start from the Botswana. Calvin is running very strongly, but watch out for the come from behind run from Kamara Ibrahima of Gambia. Gambia's record holder in the event, Ibrahima, he's come to take the win. It was a come from behind race for him. Ibrahima Kamara had a really strong finish. He's an experienced runner, Ibrahima Kamara. One of those consistent contestants in the men's 100 meters on the African continent. He's been to multiple world championships. Ibrahima Kamara. And there he is, Ibrahima Kamara, the Gambian. 27 years of age. He's an African under-20 championship silver medalist. And he made the final of the Commonwealth Games. And made the finals of the 2 African Games. So this is his 3rd African Games competition. Ibrahima Kamara, like I said, very experienced fella. His personal record 10.15 is the national record of Gambia as well, which he set back in 2022. Ibrahima Kamara taking the victory in this heat quite comfortably in the end as well. 10.49 to take the automatic qualifying slot, alongside Maganga Gora of Gabon and Botswana's Omfile Calvin taking the last automatic qualifying slot. And these are the lineups for the semi-finals. It's the Shire, Jeriel, Safo, Haiduka, Agya Barabat as well, Gasep Ibrahima, Rafael, Benjamin Kwekua Tamati, Adama Okon Gora, Tuso, Metukela, Carving, Shakir, Aliyu, and Jamaica, as well as a winger. All of them completing the semi-final lineup for later tonight. The last qualifying time is 10:79, so it's really, really slow. But it's hard to fault any of these athletes for the times they're running, given the conditions at the moment, Carl.
Well, in the first place, it's the heat, so I don't think there's too much to it. The essence is just to qualify and make sure that you qualify, and that's about it. But having said that, certainly we don't have many of the heavyweights here. It doesn't matter. This is the African Games, the last event for the day, and we will probably be back here in this athletics arena in the afternoon when we go through other events. But it has been quite a bit of a dominant performance by the Nigerian athletes, both the male and female events. And obviously, one of the Ghanaian states is coming through. Clearly, at the end of it, the first session of the morning has come to an end, and we shall go to other venues for other events.
There's a place where dreams come alive, where the rhythms of the land fill the air. Come and join us on this beautiful journey. Experience the African dream. From Savannah to the deep blue sea. Feel the heartbeat.
From every corner of Ghana, voices unite in a resounding call. The time is up. The African Games 2023 comes to our shores. Join us as we celebrate the unity of our continent through the power of sport. Experience the African dream.
It's Friday. Oh yes, welcome to Spectacle. Some entertainment on the same. This is the key element to the ultimate party.
We bring you good analysis from well-versed guests. This is where we argue, disagree, but at the end, we laugh it off.
Look, I wanted people to say, for once in their lifetime, which Ghanaians don't do that, they say, yeah, interview. I was saying, now look at the history of Reggie.
This is it.
Now, who said to me, dear, Reggie is the father of hip life.
You see, the ignorance is so huge that sometimes that's why I don't want to come on air and talk, because people don't understand what you're actually dealing with.
Yeah, 7.45. And
Every child is so unique.
You like no other.
Outstanding in every way.
It's me like no other.
So anytime you walk and play,
you like no other.
You are special like Indomie.
It's me like no other.
Did you know that every child on the planet has their own unique fingerprint like no other?
You like no other. I can play the drums. I'm talented. It's me like no other. I can sing. I can dance. You like no other.
As well as their own unique talents and abilities.
I can cook. I can paint. You like no other. Indomie. You like no other.
So every day, in whatever you do, remember you are special in your own way, like no other.
Thank you, Mom, for letting me know I'm special and for making me my special Indomie.
Thank you, Mommy. I love my Indomie.
This advert is FDA approved.
There's a place where dreams come alive, where the rhythms of the land fill the air. Come and join us on this beautiful journey. Experience the African dream. From Savannah to the deep blue sea. Feel the heartbeat.
From every corner of Ghana, voices unite in a resounding call. The time is up. The African Games 2023 comes to our shores. Join us as we celebrate the unity of our continent through the power of sport. Experience the African dream.
Performance takes effort. Ebony condoms make it worth it.
It's Friday. Oh yes, welcome to Spectacle. So entertainment holds the same. So Pesuanidia, Ahayana was. This is the key element to the ultimate party.
We bring you good analysis from well-versed guests. This is where we argue, disagree, but at the end, we laugh it off.
Look, I wanted people to say, for once in their lifetime, which Ghanaians don't do that, they say, yeah, interview. I was saying, now look at the history of Reggie.
This is it.
Now, who said to me, dear, Reggie is the father of him.
The event of the mixed 4x400, in which he won Ethiopia, Nigeria, Benin, and Ghana. Will be with that, and then in 2 LB, Morocco, Namibia, Botswana, Uganda, and Kenya. And according to the rules, it says that the first 3 and the 2 fastest leaders. So I'm wondering if there are 4 and 5, first 3. So 8 of them qualify out of the 9. So why didn't they just have a runoff between the 2 least seeded nations? Because you only have 9 nations taking part. And then you get the first 3 followed by the next 2. Anyway, so that's the end of track and field for today in the morning. And then we will wait for the evening session.
Mama, say you, mommy.
There's a place where dreams come alive, where the rhythms of the land fill the air. Come and join us on this beautiful journey. Experience the African dream. From savannah to the deep blue sea. Feel the heartbeat.
From every corner of Ghana, voices unite in a resounding call. The time is up. The African Games 2023 comes to our shores. Join us as we celebrate the unity of our continent through the power of sport. Experience the African dream.
Earlier on, we brought you a tennis game that saw a Ghanaian Samba get a result against Locke of Zimbabwe. We're going to see a lot more action from the tennis court. And we should get to know the representatives of the two nations very shortly. Men's singles at the 13th All-African Games. A lot of action to look forward to today from different sporting disciplines as always. That's out. We're getting some singles game from the Botiman Sports Complex here in Accra. We'll get a confirmation over the two teams, the two players very shortly. Mohamed Adiz Dugaz of Tunisia and Lamek Bagabase from Ghana. The Bagabase family has a long history with tennis over the years. Dad, a physical instructor and teacher of sports for many years. Jeffrey played the sport, their sister played the sport, and now their junior brother gets to play tennis as well. All of them coming through the ranks at Winneba all of these years ago. Very interesting tennis story for the 13th All-African Games. Mohamed Aziz Dugas from Tunisia and Lamek Bagabase representing Ghana. We would get to confirm the scoreline of the game as well very, very shortly. But the Ghanaian 7. Bagabase in blue tops and black trunks. As against his Tunisian opponent, who is very close in the shots. There's a round of 32 men's singles action. Did that ball go out? Yes, it did. So that's a point advantage, the Ghanaian tennis player. Remember, it's going to be a long week for these tennis players because we started with a round of 64. A number of these players got a bye there, and now we are at the round of 32 stage. So we're going to be going to the round of 16, and then the a round of 8 before quarterfinal, semi-final, and final. So before you end up with a gold medal in the men's singles, then you are likely to play as many games. Question is, do these guys have the energy to play as many games? Probably one match every single day till Saturday, the 23rd of March. Because the weather looks a bit. So it's a round of 32, Ghana playing Tunisia, Lamek Bagabase representing Ghana, and then it's Mohamed Aziz representing Tunisia. That's a point advantage, Ghana. The ball went straight into the net. But Mohamed Aziz to serve. Well returned by the Ghanaian, but that did go out. Only just. Aziz still to serve. He hit it with a forehand, but that just went over the baseline. Bagabasa returns into the set. Moaziz to serve. Returned by the Ghanaian. That was a brilliant forehand there from the Tunisian. Bagabasa will take a breather. Too much on that. The Ghanaian standing little or no chance at returning that forehand. Brilliant return there from the Ghanaian. That was absolutely brilliant. Even Moaziz is impressed with that return from the Ghanaian. That's an ace there. Advantage Moaziz there. Net, second service. That's out. Mohamed Aziz winning the game. We'll get a confirmation of the set and how many games haven't played so far. We obviously missed the start of this one as a result of our coverage of live action from the hockey pitch. Bagabasa gets to serve in this game. The Ghanaian. Did that go out? Yes, it looks like. 15 lob. Bagabasa.
Bagabasa has great ball striking skills, especially on his backhand, where he's very comfortable and he strikes it with accuracy and poise. That's an excellent return from the Tunisian opponents. He took it very quickly and away from the Ghanaian player Bagabasa.
Just on the line there. So is that, no, that went out. So is lob 15?
15 lob.
Or 15 lob, yeah. That's out. That's out.
Who is
we get to see a replay of the previous service game. 40-15. So that's out. It's now 2-1. Advantage Moaziz from Tunisia. First set.
So Bagabasa got broken very early on and he was down by 2-0.
That's right.
And he's working his way upwards. He's down by 2-1. In the first set of this competition, there aren't as many fans there as they were during the initial game played early on today.
So we've only seen 3 games in this one. We'll be looking forward to a lot more action when the players return to the court.
This is the...
So this is the first set. 2-1. Advantage Moaziz from Tunisia.
Who is serving next? And in the last round, the round of 64, Lamek Bagabasa from Ghana defeated Kwame Roland of Togo. And now he comes up against a Tunisian opponent, much bigger and taller player, and typically the tall players tend to have a big serve. Bagabasa, who is slightly built, seems to have the agility, but whether he would have the power to match Dugas is a big question.
The Tunisians to serve in the 4th game. That was brilliant. Bagabasa with absolutely no chance on that serve. very fine passing shot. No chance for the Ghanaian. So 15 lap. Mo Dugas to serve again. Is out. Was that a net call? Dugas to serve again. The Tunisian.
And as expected, he's got a big serve.
Bagabasa trying to be a bit clever there, and he wins the point.
Caught him with a drop shot because Dugas was expecting that they would rally at the baseline. It was quick thinking by him, just a quick ball.
Well done to him. Lap 15.
Tunisian was completely taken by surprise and he couldn't react. Sliced return as Tunisians puts it out.
Was that in?
No, it was out.
We'll probably get to see a better angle from the replay as to whether that was in or out. That was out. So that's lap 30. Net, second service.
Okay.
Out again. So that's lap 40. The Ghanaian with an opportunity to break.
So it looks like the short balls from Bagabase are being problematic for the Tunisian. He overhits the balls when he hits them in the middle of the court. More of the same from Bagabase should be good.
And he returns well. This should be out. So Bagabase breaks to make it 2-all. First set. Well done.
It's quite clearly Tunisian is having problems with finding the court when he plays from mid-court. He overhits it and goes long, and this is 3 successive occasions.
To think that Mohamed Aziz Dugas won the first 2 games and Bagabase has now returned the favor and winning the next 2. Well done to the young man, Lamek Bagabase, who gets to serve game 5, first set, 2-all.
Decent serve from Bagabase.
For a moment I thought he clipped the net. Some baseline rallies.
Nice. What a good
yeah.
finish.
That looked like it was in.
Yeah.
Lap 15.
Good winner.
Dugas, yes. That
played with top spin, and these ones are very difficult to return.
Yeah. Lap 15. Bagabase to serve. Was that net? Second service. Bagabase to serve. Net. 15-all. We get to see a replay of that service game. That was a poor return from Mo Dugas of Tunisia. Net, just clipped off the nets there. So second service, Bagabase. Oh, well done. Well done from the Ghanaian. 15-all. Oh, how about that for a return from the Tunisian? Absolutely no chance for the Ghanaian. 15-30. Bagabase still to serve. It's 2-all, first set. 2 games apiece. Net. Second service.
Excellent, excellent, excellent exploitation of the space that was created. After moving Mo to the right-hand side of the court, he just simply played it, and there was Right. You know, I like the composure of Bagabase. Although he was down by 2-0, he seems very focused on getting back into this one.
Oh, that's 30-0. That's out. So Bagabasa wins this game as well, and now has a 3-2 lead in the first set. Well done to him.
Well, he's turned this around, and the pressure is on Moan Dugas, who seems to be caving in under what seems to be the momentum shift in the favor of Lamek Bagabase.
The players will take a breather and we'll be back on court
and
continue from the 6th game.
Lamek Bagabase is one of a number of Ghanaian players who are playing in the tennis competition in the All African Games. We've already seen Abraham Asaba, who won his match early on against his Zimbabwean opponent. He's a 2023 Sports Writers Association of Ghana Tennis Player of the Year. It's his 2nd straight victory after the 6-1, 6-0 victory over Joelson Paulino from Angola. And also within the draw, we have Isaac Norte, and they are playing in the men's competition. In the women's competition, Lamek's sister Elizabeth Bagabase and Ruth Crawford are competing on behalf of Ghana. So exciting times for these youngsters, Kwame.
Yes. We see a bit of highlights of what transpired in the game played earlier as the two players make a return to the court. Game number 6, first set, 3-2 advantage Bagabase. Net. The Tunisian on serve. Net. That's a poor return from the Ghanaian. 15 lob. Advantage Dugas representing Tunisia. There's a line call, second service. Well done. 30 lap, Dugas. Swish caught brilliantly there with that return. Absolutely no chance for Bagabase representing Ghana. The Tunisian won some water, I think.
Probably.
Dugas to serve, 30 lap.
Bagabase.
That just went out. So 30-15.
So the idea was to slice it such that it touches the line or perhaps some other part of the inner court and then go away. But it was, he overdid it.
Dugas to serve, 30-15. So 40-15 now. 2 game points advantage the Tunisian.
Wow.
No chance there.
A sweet winner from Dugas.
Sweet winner. So it's 3-0 first set. Bagabase would get to serve now. 3-0 first set.
Ooh. That
absolutely
forehand
no
was
chance.
straight down the line.
No chance for the Ghanaian there.
And bending away from him. Difficult to return that.
A lot of power on that. Was that a net call? Second service, Bagabase.
Nice.
Was that in?
It was. He did well to return it.
Yes. Well done. Lap 15. No, Bagabase is 7, so 15 lap.
Dugas didn't expect him to be able to return that, and once he did, he completely caught him unawares. Hence his inability to even move back into the center of the court. He's done well to hold his serve because he doesn't have the biggest of serve.
Yeah.
But his return has been good, consistent, accurate, and he's not committing too many unforced errors, Bagabase. So he's forcing his Tunisian opponent to fight for every ball.
That was out. 15-all.
Yeah.
Bagabasa still 7.
Don't be fooled at all by the boyish looks.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of fight in him. Nice volley.
Yes. Well done. 30-15.
Excellent play. He read the game well and he smashed the ball when he had the opportunity.
Very 15 advantage the Ghanaian. Nets. Second service. That was poor from the Ghanaian. Very low.
Yeah.
The guys will be happy with our return, of course.
Completely wrongly executed that attempted slice. There's so much power on the ball, you'd have to just apply the least amount of force to send that ball back. And goes to the net, he gets past.
They're out. So 40-30. Game points, Bagabasa. For a 4-3 game lead.
It's done well to hold his serve.
Net. Second service.
Wow.
Deuce.
Now that shot reminds me of Gaël Monfils of France, who's pretty much trademarked this forehand shot straight down the line and, you know, straight across the court, and it runs away from you. You'll have to win this on deuce then.
Yes. Advantage, Bagabasa. The Ghanaian to serve. Second service. Out. Yeah. Bagabasa wins the game.
Nicely
and makes
done.
it 4-3 first set.
Nicely done, and you have to commend Bagabasa for his composure on the ball. He's not hitting the balls wildly, and that's exactly what Dugas did. This called for just a return and he overhit it. And at 4-3, he could see himself within touching distance of winning this first set and closing it out. All he needs is one more break to put away his Tunisian opponent.
The players are take a little breather and await the continuation of the set. They should be back on court very shortly.
A lot of these players are quite familiar with each other on the ITF circuit, you know, playing various matches and looking for the next step. And for somebody from Tunisia, I'm sure Dugas would not need a bigger inspiration.
Not at all.
Because one of the more famous players in tennis at the moment is her countrywoman.
Yeah, Ons Jabeur.
Ons. We're all still quite optimistic that Ons will finally win a Grand Slam this year after getting
two
to the
painful
at Wimbledon
final losses. Yeah,
losing. I mean, she has what it takes. She's not had a very successful year this year. She's crashed out of some competitions, but you know, she's one of those players with so much variety in her game.
Okay. The guys get to serve. Down 3-4 first set. Net from Dugas. That was poor. I'm not too sure what exactly he was trying to do there.
For some reason he
10-1-5. 10.15. Have a time. They're moving on to the second trial. We are doing the second trial.
144.
مش التكنيك بتاعي ده.
518.
All right, folks. So
978.
we've got the shot put for the men's decathlon. Friedrich in the lead so far, 2.382. But this is the Kenyan. And he had 10.15 in the 100 meters, giving him 4.495 points. Edwin Kipbutai. Edwin Kipbutai. And so
يلا ركز يا احمد شديد، ركز يا فوري.
983. The third trial.
So here we are.
144, the last two.
Is the Egyptian Ahmed.
عاش يا احمد.
Yes.
And it will be interesting, very interesting indeed. And it's 12.41. That gives him 61 points, 12.41 meters for the men's short put in the decathlon. Ahmed of Egypt. Well, this one is the third through actually. It's 13.10, 675. So it gives him a total of 2351 points. This is Friedrich of South Africa. He's done 13.31 and 13.10. 13.31 has given him 686 points. He's currently on 2382 points. We're waiting to see what his third throw will be. And that was this. So what is the distance? We're waiting. And still we await the distance. 13.46. That's better than previously, so it gives him 695 points. 13.46 meters throw. Remember that in the decathlon, the short put, there are only 4 contestants. This is the Algerian Diaye. He's thrown 10.28 at his best so far. That's giving him 502 points. But can he make it any better with his third and final throw? Can he make it any better with his third and final throw? Almost went out of the circle, but still maintained his feet. And let's see what the distance will be.
No, one more.
That's his last throw. The decathlon you have on his 3 throws. He got too happy. Diaye. And that is 10.61, better than 522 points, giving him a total of 2,334 points. And Kipputai, the Kenyan, with his last throw in the decathlon short put. He's done 10.15 and 9.83. Can he go better so that he can accumulate more points? That doesn't seem too enthused by it, but you never know. Currently on 2,348 points. It's interesting the way Kenya these days are no more just restricting themselves to the middle and long distances, but few. And we were told it's 10.93, much better, 5.42, so it catapults him to the first position with 2,395 points. Freedoms of South Africa 2,391. And so, as it is right now, the decathlon short put for the men has come to an end. 3 throws from, so that's the final point. Individual points, 13.46 Pretorius for the short put, 13.10 Ahmed Mahmoud of Egypt. And after 3 events, it's Edwin Kipputai 2,395, Pretorius 2,391, very close, Mahmoud 2,351. Only 4 contestants for the decathlon. Sir. And that is very, very close. 11.46 seconds. In the women's 100 meters, heat 1. Very, very difficult to see who exactly. Well, it is given to Natasha. That was an absolutely great race, but unfortunately the time was not exactly the best. 11.46 seconds. But these are the heats of the women's 100 meters. The second is Halute Hall, who had a very bad start but clocked 11.69 seconds. And so, and so 11.70 seconds was for the third position.
1988. African record is now by Marie Lalu.
And so El Claudine 11.70 seconds. K. Finidel from South Africa. B. Nancy from Namibia 11.97 was fifth. And Indiaya Amba from Senegal 12.08 seconds. K. Eunice 12.11 seconds from Kenya, and E. Natalia 12.51 seconds. This is the women's 100 meters round 1, heat 1. And obviously we are looking over the years, the likes of Alice Anu, the likes of Mary Onyali, who've at one time or the other graced this occasion and got gold medals for their respective countries. It's a pity that they are not allowing the likes of the Botswanan Christine Boma to compete because of all this issue about testosterone and all manner of things that I personally do not share. But the first heat has just taken place. And it promises to be. And the second heat is coming up for the women's 100 meters. And heat 2 is coming up. We have
just signed
Benson Okot of Uganda.
623. In lane 4, we have
Wimba Mawinga of Zambia in lane 2.
Baz Vitaye Gina Mariam from Gambia.
Silvano
In lane
Andres
5.
of Equatorial Guinea in 3.
In lane 5, we have Marie Amelie from Mauritius.
Well, you can hear in the
lane
background.
6, we have Gorit Sada from Spels. In lane 7, Betula Aliye from Ethiopia. In lane 8, Alice from Liberia. In lane 9, we have Safia Ayi from the Republic of Guinea. These are competitors in the Heat 2 event, women's 100 meters.
So remember, this is the women's 100 meters heat round 2. And of course, as far as we know, it's the first 2 to go through of the 5 heats, and then the 4 fastest losers, regardless of which heat you're in. And so we await the starter's gun for this second race in the women's 100 meters. The first one, Aluti Hall got an extremely bad start, but she was able to get through. And as you can see, 580.
Camera. We are going. Please move across. Camera, move up. Thank you.
In your marks.
There Zambia for the second 100 meters race for the women. In lane 1, Okoli Benson of Uganda. In lane 2, Mwanga of Zambia. Lane 3, Andre Silvano. Lane 4, Dylan of Seychelles. Set. And away they go. Great start by Silvano of Seychelles, but then comes the lady on the other side. It's going to be very, very close. And it's there. 11.37, much faster than the first race. Much faster than the first race. So obviously it means that those who are going to play second and third, particularly those playing third and fourth, we may have a little bit of a problem if they're going to qualify. So far, no false start. Normally, people are so tensed up. But the lady from Seychelles, Dylan. Well, and so now the third 100 meters. As the ladies get to their block. Ladies get to the blocks, choosing exactly how and where they're going to make it. 54 countries, 29 sports, 9 different venues. Accra is the place to be for the African Games. And this is lane, beg your pardon, this is race number 3, heat number 3. And there are only well, according to the list that we have here, there's supposed to be 4 runners, but everything has changed. Very, very unique set of runners. So, folks, this promises to be one of the better
On your mark.
As the runners get to their marks. You must just do enough just to make sure you qualify. You don't exert it all.
Qui prépare les 100 mètres.
Don't forget that at around 12 midday, Sitio himself will be here. Will be ooh and I. it's intriguing when you watch the heats for the 100 meters, particularly at the world level, the Olympic level. People just sad. And away they go. I thought they were held back a bit wrong, but then great start for lane 3, and she's going through, and she's being caught up by the Nigerian, and she's gone through, and she's probably going to take second, and lane 4 just did. Wow!
La troisième série des 100 mètres qui vient de se terminer, celle des dames.
Wow! 11.43. That's a bit slower.
That was a very close race. We could see Mike Brachi, aka Jet. She was in there, and she had to give a very tough event. Meanwhile, the next event will be the Hit 4. Hit 4 of the women's 100 meters round 1 hit. Hit 4.
And the Mary Bet of Ghana.
Meanwhile, competitors in the men's long jump decathlon,
she goes in
we're getting ready to move the long jump
one of the automatic qualifiers. As you can take, it was a great start, but the Nigerians' acceleration was phenomenal. No doubt whatsoever. Great start from Mary from Ghana, but the Nigerian lady, absolutely fabulous. Got the great sprint. And so, there we have it, 11.64, 11.81, the respective times. And so, we wait for yet another race.
Actuellement se prépare les 100 mètres dames, 4e série.
100 meters.
Juste après cette discipline.
And we were told by the announcer, the stadium announcer, that there will be 5 heats. Maybe they gave 1 or 2 controls or so, but I thought the acceleration of the Nigerian was simply out of this world. Certainly out of this world. And this stadium, which was solely meant initially to be for athletics, now, and on the far side, they are doing the decathlon long jump on the far side from where we set the decathlon long jump is taking place. But obviously the focus is on the 100 meters, the women's 100 meters. And that's the time for Heat 3. First 4 qualify, so it is Mauritania, Botswana, Ghana, and of course Nigeria that has made it through to the next stage. And the Africa Games has been the sort of event that has really got people who and eyed about it. And who would you blame? It's the heat in the mornings. Mornings tend not to be so.
9. Athlete number 89.
So much attended to in terms of patronage, but when it gets to the evening, when they have finals, that's when you have a full house.
Okay.
And the temperature here is really blazing. It's the 4th heat of the women's 100 meters.
On your marks.
28 degrees Celsius.
De la Sud-Afrique. La piste numéro 2, nous avons le numéro 109.
And we're getting ready to get it started.
Sir.
That's an explosive start there from the lady in lane 3, really going, but being caught up by the lady from. It's going to be close, it's going to be tight, and there it is in the time of 11.51 seconds. It is the Nigerians again. Heat number 4, 11.51. Olenika got a good start, and then she began to explode away from the rest of them. Running right across, and the lady on the other side throwing her back. Remember, times could be of an essence here to get through to the next stage as we wait for the official score. And of course, Nigeria has had a history of having great sprinters. Blessing Okabari, Chiomwa Adunwa, the likes of Mary Onyali, many of them over the years have graced this occasion. And of course, there are men sprinters, the likes of Davidson Azinwa and Olapade Adenike, sprinters of the highest order that competed at the world stage. And the question is the new generation up to the task? Perfect conditions for sprinting in terms of temperature, not too hot, 28 degrees Celsius, but the sun is shining. Good thing though that it's not raining. So let's wait for the official time. As the 5 athletes begin to warm up. And there you are, Republic of South Africa, Zambia, Ethiopia, and Nigeria make it through from this group. So ladies and gentlemen, the games quotes have really begun, end quote, according to the athletics officials, and very much like the Olympic Games and the Commonwealth Games, they say those games normally start when athletics starts. And I think I share their opinion, and I share their view very much so. It's going to be an absolutely fabulous, fabulous, fantastic race.
You have athlete number 487, Okundira Blessing from Nigeria. In 7, athlete number 354, Ibagire Esther from Kenya. In 8, athlete number 40, Enrique Ruth Mwaka from Angola. And in 9, you have athlete number 111, Tahiti Ibiku Hani from the Republic of Congo. Athletes, wish you all the best.
Two minutes, okay?
Come on.
So Fent is here. Fent has joined me. Fent Tahiru Fent, and you and I were in Oregon. You decided to go to the Fent. What are you looking out for here, Fent?
Certainly the morning sessions are always super exciting, but at the moment getting ready for another heat, and it's one of those events that a lot of people are always looking forward to, the athletics, and this is surely a very exciting prospect. I have to say though that it's extremely humid, and so I don't think a lot of people would be expecting some very fast times. The athletes are taking their a number of days trying to acclimatize to the conditions over here, and surely it would be very interesting to see what becomes of Heat 5, and we'll be going to that Heat 5 lineup very, very shortly. So the athletics, day one of the athletics competition at the African Games upon us right now. Morning session today, quite a lot. Heat 1 already. The men's decathlon won by Sherry Buduni. Ngoyi Akama by Natasha won the women's Heat 1. Heat 2 was won by Gina Mariam Baz Biteye of the Gambia, 11:35. And now on to Heat 5. That Heat 5 lineup has Bongiwe Sakile of Swaziland, Aminata Bolingo of Sierra Leone, only 17 years of age in lane 2. That is in your shot there, Congo's Frejus Hani Tati Imbaku, 22 years of age. Ogundiran Blessing of Nigeria in lane 6. She's one of the favorites alongside Namibia's Amori Souza. This is Heat 5 of the women's 100-meter heat. And as I indicated, a few of the heats earlier on, so a decent amount of fans at the stadium now to see. Marks. So they're getting on their max. Heat 5. So watch out for Blessing Ogundirang of Nigeria in lane 6. One of the favorites, D'Souza Sadi of Namibia in lane 5, alongside Madagascar's Haingo. Heat 5 of the women's 100 meters at the Lagos Stadium. Extremely humid conditions making. So here they go. And there they go. It's Blessing, who's got a really strong jersey number 487, but 459. Namibia D'Souza Sade. Blessing coming through the last to cross it in first position, 11:65. Not the fastest, but surely the Nigerian living up to her favorite tongue in this Heat 5. Taking the win, 11:65 from Nigeria's Blessing Ogundiran, the winner of Heat 5 of the women's 100-meter heat.
Exactly a much slower time. Mary Pierrick Linda is 11.73 seconds. She took the bronze. I said bronze. She took the second position, automatically qualified. But the top 4 apparently qualified. But we wait for the official list. And so the men come forward. And those are the 5 beats. Those are the 5 beats. And already the host nation has, but the Nigerians are looking extremely very, very good. Slow starts, but they move with some pace.
So that's the conclusion of the women's heats, and we'll be going to the qualifiers from this heat. You've got Nigeria's Blessing Ogundira, Gabon's Frederick Linda, Swaziland's Sakile Bongiwe, and Sade D'Souza, all qualifying through to the semi-finals of the women's 100-meter heat. In heat 4, the ones that qualified from heat 4 were another Nigerian in first position, Olayinka Olajide, 11:51. In second place, also qualifying, Thomas Tanzim of South Africa. And in third place, Edna Ngandula of Zambia, also qualifying in third place from heat 4. Ethiopia's Jasso Yapsira getting that last qualifying slot out in heat 4. As far as heat 5's qualifiers are concerned, another heat won by the Nigerian Justina Tiana. Ghana's Mary Boache, who is in the country's navy, also qualified 11:50. This was arguably the fastest heat among them all, heat 3. So in heat 3 alone, you've got 6 people qualifying, 6 athletes qualifying, 4 of them automatic, 2 of them as fastest losers. So in first position, Justina Tiana of Nigeria, Boache Mary, of course, also qualifying. So, and that's the last list you see on your screen. Mbisa Joviala, and all of them qualifying, the rest of them not making it through to the semi-finals of the women's 100-meter heat. And of course, as we indicated, Ghana's got 2 athletes going through. So you've got the semi-finals of the women's 100 meters to come a little later today. In the evening session, the semi-final events will happen. In heat 1, Ghana's Ho Halitier qualified in second position, 11:69.
Very poor start there.
A poor start for her indeed. But she's managed to squeeze through. In the semi-final, she can't afford to make any mistakes. But the men's heats are upon us right now. So very quickly we'll go to the lineup. That is Cameroon's. So the men will have 7 heats there. Ghana's Safo Ansah is and you've got Ghana's Safo Ansah in lane 4. That is also Nigeria's Itekiri Osharitse. He is the defending champion in this event. Shivawamba Justice of Cote d'Ivoire. Also, and you've got Zambia's Chiwamba Justice out in lane 9. Heat 1 of the men's 100 meters. So we're ready for heat 1 of the men's 100 meters. Off they go. Safo Ansah has gotten out really strongly, the Ghanaian, but watch out for the Nigerian as well. Alongside the Ghanaian is Noah Jurel, but out in lane 2, the Cameroonian is literally jogging to the end. Olobwade Emmanuel to take the win in 10.15. That was the easiest heat it's probably ever been in. It literally was jogging to the end. Olobwade of Cameroon, making it an easy peasy victory for him. 10.15, not the fastest, but surely it's a comfortable win and it's important to get into the zone. Interesting to see if Ghana Safuansa just about made it, but alongside him is Shasire of Nigeria coming through very strongly at the end there, the defending champion, the Nigerian, out in lane 7. And you've got quite the finish at the end. He didn't start really well, the Nigerian, but what a finish from him. Noah Jarrell of Mauritius has come through in 3rd position to take that last automatic qualifying. Ghana Safuansa finished 4th, 10:34. He will have to wait to see if he makes it through as one of the fastest losers.
Well, certainly have to make it through as one of the fastest losers if it's possible. And so here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We're waiting for heat number 2 for the men's 100 meters. Obviously, remember that the essence is to qualify. The essence is to make it through and not necessarily time. So long as you have the first 3 for the men, you're assured there'll be a time when you need to come. And so that's official time, 10.15, 10.19, 10.28. Safuansa of Ghana will have to wait. It's Mauritania, Nigeria, and of course. So here we have it. Remember, that is first 3 in each heat and the 3 fastest losers. And this is
so you've got the men's E2 about to happen. So 3 automatic qualifiers to the semi-finals of the men's 100 meters from that heat 1. Easily won by Emmanuel Olobwede of Cameroon. Isekiri, the Shoriche of Nigeria, 10:19, coming through in 2nd place. Noah Jarrell of Mauritius, 10:28, qualifying in 3rd. Safuansa of Ghana finished 4th, 10:34, and he will have to wait to see if he goes through as one of the fastest losers. The Heat 2 about to happen. We will go through the list very, very shortly.
On your marks.
And they're going on their marks at the moment. Heat 2 about to happen. In lane 1, Benson Okot of Uganda. In lane 2, Onwemba of Zambia. Andres Silvano of Guinea Equatorial in lane 3. In lane 4, Dylan Sikobo of Seychelles. Aget Barnabas of Ghana is in lane 5. Jonathan of Mauritius is in lane 6. Adem Musa of Ethiopia is in lane 7. Claude Emmanuel of Cameroon in lane 8. And Badius to be in a spot in lane. It's a bit of a false start at the end. Oh, it was Nwenga of Zambia in lane 2. So this is a tricky one.
Absolutely very tricky. We will need to find out whether he will be disqualified. The chap will have to come forward and then show a card if some events, events or games have their own regulations, as it were, at the Olympics, at the World Championship, you false start, you're disqualified. I can see it's a green card for everybody. Okay. So it's a green card for everybody. So the Zambian gets a little reprieve. And Zambian certainly gets a reprieve.
C'est une faute technique. Alors pas d'athlète qui sera disqualifié. Toutefois, nous nous préparons à assister
This
encore
is very, very intriguing.
Deuxième série.
On your mark.
Once again, they get to their marks. Person now is lane 1, Okot. Lane 2, Memba, Zambia. Lane 3, Eyingok, Equatorial Guinea. Lane 4, Seychelles. Lane 5, Ghana. Again. And yet another false start. And I saw lane 1 come up the blocks. But we're going to have to look at it again. There were about 2 or 3 of them as to what the system won't read. It's another matter altogether. Thanks.
Yeah, multiple false starts at the moment is what it's looking like. So this is not a good look for a lot of these athletes. And certainly not for the gentleman in lane 1, Ekot Bensing. And the gentleman, of course, also out in lane 7. So it's not looking good at all. Jonathan Bedotier of Mauritius also got out really, really early. This is surely they are reviewing the footage, and someone is going to be in real trouble here. In real trouble. In real trouble. Benzin Okot of Uganda was one of those that got off early, but he didn't even look like he got off early compared to Badotie Jonathan of Mauritius. And the trackside officials are taking a mighty long time to review this. And it'll be interesting to see what action will be taking. The review is still ongoing at the University of Ghana Stadium. And Lars, it's a red card is coming out, and he's walked past lane 1. He's heading to, I'm sure, lane 7, and that's it. It is a red card for Badotie Jonathan. Oh, it's the Ethiopian that's been set off. 10 Edem Musa. Oh, goodness me. What a disappointing outcome for the Ethiopian. 10 Edem Musa. This is a big blow for the Ethiopian.
On your mark.
These are the reasons why I personally think we need to go back to the old days of 2 false starts per athlete. The guy has trained the whole of this year for this, and then bang, it's gone. Not good enough for me.
Well, rules are rules, so he would have known that this was the outcome in the case of a false start. So the 18-year-old Ethiopian is gone, and they're ready to go again. And finally we are off in 2, going strong out in lane 4. It's Paul Jean-Philippe, but Ghana's Barnabas out there. He's coming through in lane 6, and he will finish second because Mauritius' early Jonathan Badotie has come through strongly to take the win in 2. Finally, a heat is completed after 2 false starts. in first position. Cameroon, Claude Emmanuel, 10:37. And Jonathan Badatia is going to come to in second. Well, it's Ghana's Barnabas Ake who's finished second as far as that's concerned. And so, Claude Emmanuel, Barnabas Ake, and Badatia Jonathan feeling the automatic qualifying places, and the Ghanaians seem very, very happy indeed. 10:37, not the fastest, but surely, given the conditions, anybody would have just been happy to finish this race.
Absolutely, anybody would have been happy just to finish this race. But the fact of the matter is that at the end of it all, 10.73 from the Cameroonian, 10.46 from the Ghanaian, and 10.79 from the Zambian. Now, Benson, Oko, and Jonathan Wadu here, 10.85 and 10.97. Question is which one made it. But obviously, the first three winners of each are obviously the next day fastest good. So race number 3 coming up. Race number 3 coming up. Now we're waiting for the leads. Let's hope this time around there's no false start. It's going to be quite interesting. Troisième série. 100 meters. Number 3 coming up. Still waiting for them to get to their mark.
Nigeria in time of 9.95 seconds. We are all aware that the world record is held by the almighty Usain Bolt. He set the time 9.58 seconds. That was way back in 2009 at the Berlin Olympic Stadium. Can this record be broken here today? 13th African Games here at the University of Ghana Sports Complex, Lagos.
Yes, you await. He awaits, and we await with a lot of plump. This is the Blue Ribbon event, and the uniqueness about this particular event is that, surprisingly for the African Games, the final will take place on a Tuesday and a Wednesday, when normally, by the world standard, it takes place on a weekend.
Stand up, please. Stand up, please. 3 minutes.
So we wait for
on your mark.
So the heat 3 on their marks at the moment. Chineke in lane 1, Lawrence in lane 2, Chisao Enjoy in lane 3. Sitali Kikene of Zambia in lane 4. Mahmoud Shakir of Morocco in lane 5. Henda Makula of Gabon in lane 6. Mulamba Dominic Lasconi of Congo in lane 7. And Nathan Abebe of Ethiopia out in lane 8. Heat 3 of the men's 100 meters. Oh, it's a really poor start, and it's a very, very, very early start from the Congolese Mulamba Dominic Lasconi. My word, he's in big, big trouble. He is in big, big trouble. Well, if this is a world championship, he's off. Because you only get one strike. And that's it. I'm not so he's gonna get a warning. He is going to get a warning. Dominic Lasconi. And oh, it's a red card. He's off. No, he said, well, I think it's been given to the wrong person. Oh, big confusion. It's been given to the Gabonese when indeed it should go to the Congolese. And now the right card. Well, this is a big confusion. And they're going to have to reissue the card because it was wrongly, surely here, it's definitely not the Gabonese. Surely. And now the referee makes his way back onto the truck and he's going to give it to the Congolese, rightly so, because the first one was a big mistake. It definitely wasn't the Gabonese. He's contesting. Makula wasn't supposed to be sent off, and he wasn't. So Dominic Lasconi DQ'd. He's arguing with the official. I'm not sure he's the defending champion. It's Ikiri, who is at these games, got the bronze medal.